Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Great, set.
Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. 15 yards through the air. Good for an Eagles first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Set.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he will get into the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Tanner Brown on now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Giants come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On play action, here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Great, set. Delta.
On play action, Hurts. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the 1st down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
No touch it. No touch.
The man who spent his first 6 seasons as a Giant, Saquon Barkley. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. A gain there of 11. First down, Philadelphia.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. That's to the big tight end, Laporta. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft spot.
That is intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds. Long, the defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Great. Set. Man. No touch.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
No touch. Set.
Man in motion is Smith.
No touch.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. This one complete to Bryant. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down.
No touch. Set. King. Phil King. No touch.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On the ground, this is Barkley. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Ray going to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Set. No,
Hurts will work here from the pistol. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Great, set. Delta.
Hurts now. Catch made there. That's Smith. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Great, set. Delta.
Throwing is Hurts. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. He's got it! And he will score! Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season.
Makes the score Giants 21, Eagles 9.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Gray going to return it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Trap 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Whoa! Down the sideline, inside the 25. He is tough to bring down. A big one there on the ground. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Giants. Extra point coming now from Brown. The kick is good. And the Giants will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll bring up second down. Throwing is Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. A second down throw for Hurts. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
A short throw taken in by Goddard. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
Great, set. Alpha. Delta.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be fourth down. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Hey, Silver. Very set. No touch.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go.
No touch that.
You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Very set. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Don't want to risk getting pinned even deeper, so he makes the fair catch at the 6.
At their own 7-yard line.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now, faking the give. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. On 3rd down, they'll run with Tracy. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Giants.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
A throw on the move is caught, and he will score again. Malik Neighbors, touchdown, New York. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year.
Next to score, Giants 35, Eagles 12.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. They'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. On 2nd down, Hurts. Now quick throw, taken in by Brown. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Here's Brown on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
set. No touch.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's caught. It's Will Shipley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Great, set. No touch.
On first down, it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Hurts will try it again. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that will lead to a second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And third down coming up.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
No touch. No touch.
Hurts again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Giants will take over possession here at the 44.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They'll run on first down, and here's Allen. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. A run here with Tracy on second down. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Back to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Here we go. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
They'll look to throw. That's taken in. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Not only did they convert on fourth down, they picked up a quarter of the field, a gain of 25. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. The extra point by Brown is good. And the Giants add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Gray going to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Great, set.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A dive and a catch. Incredible. So a road win here for the Giants. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes.